Hello everybody, welcome back, and it is InvaderZim here, and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play on Romance of the Three Kingdoms 11. Now, I was just freaking out because, I thought I had lost the save data. It was stored in some really weird place and the game wasn't registering it. I had to go, do a search, my hard drive just to find it. So really freaking out, but all is well. So we were going to go attack to the south, I believe. Hopefully this guy will not follow. I think he's a bit busy up here fighting with Liu Bei, which is actually what we were hoping for. So hopefully he will worry about that and leave us alone to do our business. So we're gonna end our turn. Actually, hold on. Let's see here. We need to. Do we have enough of that? Where is the drill? This is what we want to do. Whenever you drill, it raises your city's will, which basically means whenever you march out with any sort of battalions, all of them have that will of which they come out of the city. So like our will at the moment, what was it? It was like 80 something. So every battalion that marched out right now would only have 80 will, and will is what you use to do special attacks and things. Yes, I know, everyone hates me. Ah, Lu Bu got his title ship over that place. Cool, good for him. I think, does he own any? Lu Bu, do you own any? How do I get to that? There's a way to do this. Info? Forces. No, go back. Force officers, here we go. No. Forces? Here we go. Lu Bu, I would like to see your officers. You have no subs yet. Ah, loser. Although he does have quite a few. By the way, Lu Bu's skill is basically that he's a beast. That's pretty much it. Uh-oh. I thought we froze. All is well. What's going on up here? It's a battle. Nothing I'm really concerned about. Whenever that thing's blinking red, that means that the battalion's out of food, and if they are out of food, they will quickly die. They lose like 2,000 troops per turn, I think, or something, maybe 1,000. I don't remember. Anyway, we want to continue to drill up until we reach 100, which will be in another turn, and then we're gonna go down and attack this guy. Hopefully, we can get to him before he becomes too suspecting. All right, military drill. There we go, perfect. Alright, save, and we're going to march out of here with our 4 battalions, because you have to have a officer commanding a battalion. Oh, he beat me to the punch! Fine, we'll meet in the center and duke it out there. Alright, so the first guy we're going to get is this dude. And this is where you choose what you want to send them with. We're going to send him with crossbows, or yeah, there aren't really bows in this game, just crossbows. We're going to send him with 6,000 troops. We're going to send him with 600 gold in case he needs to build anything. And 250 days worth of food. Alright, you go out there and wait. Alright, military march. Next we want to send Wei Yan out, and he goes with pikes, I believe. Yeah, aptitude S. Alright, and then send him out with 600 gold as well, just in case. And I don't know if we have enough food to do all of this. Might just want to stick with 200 with him. He's the front guy anyway. He'll probably die first if he does. I don't expect us to lose this battle. These guys aren't very good, especially since they marched out of their castle too soon. Yeah, he has 10,000 guys with C spears and 5,000 B bows. Still has 2 officers at home. One of them's building, and I suppose the other will probably march out on us in a bit. Alright, so military march. Now we want to go with this dude. Yeah, that's what I thought. I sent out too much. You are going to go with the ram. Actually, hold on. You're terrible with the ram, but there's not really anything I can do about that. You're gonna have to have the ram anyway. Military march. Now we just how much military? Ugh, I really didn't see. This is basically how poorly I distributed my food out. Oh, I didn't. I should have paid more attention. You're gonna go with spears. This right here, if you have any boats, you can make a shipyard, and you can send them out with boats, so they can, boats are basically better on water, instead of just vessels. Or, I suppose, boats. These are boats, and these are ships. Big deal. I am gonna try to leave at least a little bit of food at home, because I don't want, our almost 4,000 men back in the city to starve to death. That wouldn't be good. Hopefully the harvest will come in soon. Alright, so I think that's everybody. I think we outnumber them, so I think we should be good. Looks like, yeah, see, Liu Bei is going to take over this city. Not only that, but he's even trying to contend, or he was trying to contend up here. It doesn't look like anybody's taken any of these white cities yet. Kind of one of the more funny things that the AI does, really. It doesn't take the white cities at the very beginning, which is really confusing to me. But oh well. So I think that's everything. We don't even have anybody at home, so we can't do anything. All our focus goes into the battlefield. Yeah, our silly little light blue friend died. See, if I was him, I would have at least retreated to these two back cities. You know? I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. You got the emperorship. Ooh, looks like this guy's gonna... Looks like he's gonna come over here and finally take a white city. Hopefully. Hopefully he won't be stupid and take the outpost. The AI in here is pretty darn good. But for some odd reason, just with the white cities and the white outposts, just at the very beginning, it's really, really funny the way that it works. Alright, you guys, march. Alright, we're gonna meet head on in the forest. Great. Uber fantastico. I don't think he's gonna stand a chance, personally. Alright, well, each of these guys has special abilities. You get more special abilities if you're more adept with the weapons that you're using. For instance, a guy with S bows has more special abilities than a guy with B bows. I think there's like one special ability per, and they're called tactics. They're not called special abilities. So basically, Incinerate you pretty much mostly always want to use unless you're just out of willpower. So we're gonna come over here and we're gonna incinerate. Doesn't always work, but basically it's fire arrows. And we're gonna shoot this dude with fire arrows. Haha, take it. Ah, nice. So basically 1,500 about died from the arrows, and then about another 500 died from the fire. And the fire will stay there, and if he stays in that spot, he will continue to burn. The next guy that we want to move up is this guy, because he has a tactic called thrust, and we're actually going to thrust this enemy back into the enemy behind him, so it'll do damage hopefully to both. So there we go. And we lost a little bit because it was a battle. There is retaliation, but we did a whole lot more damage than what we lost. Need to move this around, huh? Alright, so there we go. Now, can Wei Yan get in here? Ooh, he can. Tactics. I don't know if I want to do a tactic. Let's just attack. Well, we can do a tactic. We'll rake him. Rake him brings him back towards you. I don't know why I would want to take him out of the fire, but usually the tactics do a lot more damage. Alright, so that's that. We're going to go ahead and end our turn. Now it's his turn to beat up on us for a little bit. Depending on how well he does. I don't even think this guy has any abilities. I don't know if you have any abilities if you're a C or not. Oh, but he can attack the ram, and the ram doesn't attack back. Quit picking on the weaker guy. Oh, yeah. See, that's what I was worried about. What do you do? What do you do when you have a battle going on down here, and this guy comes in from behind? It's really not surprising. So, I think we're going to have to retreat. We're going to have to call off the attack. We could try to base race, which, I don't know, that's a term that I use, but basically, we would try to take this base before he took over our base, but I just don't see that happening. I mean, I know he's really far away, but this guy has so many troops, he could hold out for a good long while, and our ram guy was terrible. Alright, back this way. Strategy. No, I don't want to do fire. You can't use your tactics in force if you're a bow and certain things. Like I think on sand, certain people can't use their tactics. Alright, so... I don't know. We're gonna have to retreat and start building up. That's not what I meant to do. Can I not do any tactics around here? No. No. Please? No? Fine, be that way. Why can't I do them right there? No, I don't want you to follow anyone's unit. I want you to shoot the enemy with fire arrows, but you can't. So, you can't shoot anybody. Jeez, dude, you stink. Here, let's try to move him. Let's get this guy over here, and let's bring him back this way. Maybe you can shoot him back behind us then. So now you come up here, perhaps? There we go. And incinerate him. Alright. Now, the reason why I want to get back to this base as soon as possible is I need to start buffing up the base. Because as soon as an enemy is, like, I think it's like 2 squares outside of your base, you're considered under siege. So everything that you do is basically halved, I think. Or maybe it's more than half. Like, whenever you try to recruit, you can only recruit tiny bits. If you can recruit, I don't even know if you can. And, like, drilling doesn't work very well. I don't think you get as much money. There's like a bunch of negatives. So basically, as long as the enemy has enough food, they can almost just siege you, which is kind of cool in my opinion. They can almost just siege you, and your city just basically, the infrastructure just falls to pieces. Alright, tactics. No? Tactics, there you go. Thrust him. Maybe we can kill him and capture him. We thrusted him and... alright, well that's all that we can do. Now, the only upside to this attack is that if we can take over, just maybe capture like one of these guys, everybody hates us. If we can capture one of these officers, that's going to be really big. You get back to base. Here, well, you can click there, and then whenever you end the turn, he automatically does his move. If you tell him to go to a place farther than he can actually go. Alright, so that guy died. I think he attacked us and died. Ouch. Wonder why they didn't send him out first. Oh, there's a triangle. Did I mention this? I don't think I did. Pikes beat spears, spears beat horses, and horses beat pikes. So, it's kind of like Fire Emblem, which I like. I like the weapon triangle in Fire Emblem. Alright, so I think we're going to try to beat up this person before her reinforcements arrive. At the same time, trying to attempt to move backwards, maybe. Tactics. No, I can't attack. Alright, well I have a job for you anyway. You gotta get up here. Because you're gonna have to build us a tower. Oh, I don't know if... So they're coming around by boat. So maybe we can, like, clip them off here. Maybe build some towers up on the high ground. And catch them as they come by. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It all depends. Oh. Hey. Oh, great. And they have a tower coming. How fantastic. Alright, you get back in the base. And you come up here. You're gonna have to build a... Tactics... Oh! We can do it like this. No, we can't, can we? Well, we can come down like this. No? There's an attack that Wei Yan has. It's called Whirlwind. It takes a lot of his willpower, but he attacks everybody around him, I believe. And there's also a swipe attack, which attacks 2 or 3 spaces. I think we may just try to surround this guy. I don't know. Ugh. Wei Yan is not going to be able to kill these spears, even though he's higher in pikes, but spears... No, wait, no! Pikes are the better ones. Never mind. We're okay. Rake her. Rake her. Alright, so... Tactics... No, I don't want to thrust her that way. Attack from the forest. Oop, okay, or attack like that. By the way, whenever you take over somebody, you get their food, which is very key here because we're not gonna have time to go back and resupply. I don't think. These guys are coming along quite quickly. Uh-oh. What just happened? There was some evil music that just played. What does that mean? Look, these guys are just exhausting all their resources trying to kill us. Great. What was the evil music that played? I think it was bandits, but I don't see any. It didn't say anything. Maybe it just knows that I'm screwed. It's like, you know what, this guy is screwed. It doesn't really matter. Alright, attack. I think we're just gonna do an archery turret right here. You work on that. We're going to continue defending this point. There you go. 2,000 troops for 200 troops. I'm good with that. Can you thrust him out of there? I'm not sure if that was a good idea or not. Yeah, it was kind of an even trade, and we can't really resort to even trades at the moment. Alright, we need to do a lot of things. We need to recruit. 1,000 more troops is gonna help, even though the order went down a whole lot. I would almost like to try and sneak the ram back up here, because this city's so low. Oh, Sun Jian took over the city now. Great. Now he has 2 cities. Yeah, see, notice the 3 kingdoms? Obviously, the Romance of the 3 Kingdoms, but see how these 3 kingdoms already have 2? Cao Cao has 2, Liu Bei has 2 cities, and Sun Jian has 2 cities. Those guys are really, really good. They start out with really good officers. Some of the other guys, like this guy's good, but sometimes it just depends, really. It just really depends. Anything can happen. Looks like Lu Bu's getting a bit ambitious. Actually, he may win. It doesn't look like very much. Lu Bu may take over 3 cities already. You never can tell with Lu Bu. If he gets enough officers, it's almost impossible to stop him. He even rivals the each of the 3 kingdoms just because he is such a boss. Are you gonna finish that for me? Ah, you did. You magnificent, awesome person. All right, military march. You automatically get swords. By the way, they're weak against everything.